Hora de infiltrarse en el campamento bandido. A ver si no nos reconocen a la primera. Sancho.
Shit, another new boy. Here for the gold too, aren't you?
Posiblemente.
Quit trying to kid me. All the new boys who come here want into the mine. But don't think it's that easy.
¿Cómo se llega al campamento?
How do I get to the camp?
Just follow the boardwalk. But if you want to get into the mine, you'll have to get past Franco. He expects all the new boys to slave away out here for a while first.
Háblame más sobre la mina.
Tell me more about the mine.
I'll give you some good advice. If you want to get in there, get in good with Franco. He's the boss out here. He decides who is the next to go in. But he'll only let you in if you don't gold brick out here. So go to him and let him give you a job.
Dame tu bolsa. ¿Dónde puedo encontrar ese tal Franco?
Where do I find this Franco?
He mostly hangs out in the court in front of the camp. Getting good with him or you'll wind up with a crappy job like me.
¿Tienes que estar aquí todo el rato?
Do you have to hang around here all the time?
I'm supposed to check out all the new boys to make sure that none of them are spies. But you can't forget it. I mean, we're at the end of the world here. In the middle of a swamp. No one can find us. No one will find us. And why should someone go to the trouble of sending us a spy?
Lo que decís tiene sentido. ¿Y qué hay de nuevo?
What's new?
Nah, there's nothing new right now.
Ok, nos vemos pues. Saltemos. Avancemos rápido. Preveo muchas conversaciones aburridas. Miguel. ¿Qué estás haciendo?
What are you doing here? Are you looking for something?
Plants. I'm looking for plants.
¿Qué tipo de plantas?
Most of the
Tengo
stuff that
millones.
grows here can be used for something. Many plants have healing properties, and you can smoke swampweed reefers. Before my time behind the barrier, I worked as an alchemist.
¿Y por qué te han dejado al otro lado de la barrera?
Why did they put you behind the barrier?
I worked with mind-altering potions. A lot. One evening, my master Ignaz drank my experiment instead of his
Hay un
wine.
Ignaz en la ciudad.
That rendered him temporarily,
¿Será ese?
And since then, he's been somewhat confused. The mages had me thrown behind the barrier for that. Research into forbidden knowledge, they called it.
¿Qué puedes contarme sobre el campamento?
What can you tell me about the camp?
Not much. I've never been in there myself. Only Raven's people were there from the beginning. All the others who came later, like me, have to wait until they need new people.
¿De dónde vienes tú?
Where did you come from?
Well, the same way as you, I suppose. With the pirates, over the sea. The valley here is completely cut off. There's no connection over land.
Right.
¿Cuándo necesitan gente nueva?
When do they need new people?
Well, when they're missing some in there. If a digger gets himself eaten by a mine crawler, they let one of us replace him. Sometimes they also kill each other. But they've been better about that lately. Raven has controlled the access to the mine somehow so that not everyone can get in at the same time. But I don't know exactly how that works.
Qué estricto, Raven.
I've never been inside.
¿Me puedes enseñar algo?
Can you teach me something?
No time. I am here to get gold, and as long as I can't get into the camp, I make a living by selling my herbs. But if you need a few potions, I still have some.
A ver, tenés pociones
Let's
permanentes.
deal.
Nah, no tenés nada de interés. Este de acá debe ser Franco, supongo. Controlando la entrada.
Hey, what are you doing here? Do you want to get into the camp?
Posiblemente.
Yes, I am.
I don't care who you are. I'm Franco. I'm the leader here. So,
No
if you
tenés
do a good
pinta de
job
líder.
out here, I'll take you into the camp. Ramon, the gatekeeper, will tell you if they need new people in the camp. Talk to him.
Sería muy arriesgado ser... ya veremos. Ramón. Hablemos.
What do you want, huh? I can't imagine you have a permit for the camp.
Franco sent me. He wants to know if anyone is needed in the camp.
Yeah, we need someone. Another one of the guys kicked the bucket yesterday. That idiot tangled with Esteban.
Who is Esteban?
The leader of the lower camp, he decides who gets
Había un Esteban en el Ryzen 1.
Taurus wants a new man.
¿Será el mismo? Taurus, ese Taurus.
Thoris? The Thoris?
Yes, the Taurus. The man who calls for new people. The man
Tenés el
who
uniforme de los guardias del
decides
campamento
when
viejo.
I get out of the swamp and
¿Están
into
nostálgicos
the
o algo?
camp. You are trying to tell me that you know him from earlier?
Sí,
Well,
digamos que sí.
yes.
Listen, everyone knows Taurus. Nevertheless, you aren't getting in, and I won't give him a message.
Soy el tipo nuevo.
I'm the new man.
Hey, don't try to fool me. It's still Franco who decides which of you gets into the camp.
Ah. ¿Todo bajo control?
Everything under control?
Everything is fine here, as long as no one tries to get in who shouldn't.
¿Te referís a mí? Bueno, eso no funciona, Franco.
Hey, you!
Tú necesitas a alguien nuevo.
Thoris needs a new man.
Good. I'll take care of it.
Wait a minute. What about me?
You haven't done anything yet.
I've done a lot. Only you don't know about it.
Okay, you want a chance. You'll get your chance. Move your butt to Logan. The swamp sharks are breathing down his neck. Help him finish off the beasts, and you're as good as in the camp.
Bueno, ¿dónde encuentro a Logan?
Where do I find Logan?
If you're standing in front of the camp entrance, follow the rock wall to the left. It's a bit farther into the swamp.
¿Por acá? Uy, mierda, muchas moscas de sangre. No es que sean un problema, pero no tengo ganas de pelear ahora mismo. Tengo ganas de dialogar. Y de ganar experiencia con el poder de las palabras. El mínimo esfuerzo posible. Logan.
Hey!
Look, new face. Are you just gonna stand around here, or have you come to help me?
Franco sent me. He says you could use some help. So, what's up?
The swamp sharks are coming a little too close for me. High time to finish off a few of them.
¿Y qué consigo a cambio?
What do I get for my help?
Franco will let you rot here if you do nothing. If you want to get into the camp, you'll have to lend a hand. You won't get any further here with just
Justo
words.
estaba hablando de las palabras.
Besides, I can show you how to gut the beasts. But don't think Franco will
Ya me sé
send you
todo
straight
sobre
into the camp
destripar
just
estas
because we've
bestias.
had a little fun with the swamp sharks here. There are people out here who have been waiting a long time to get in. And the next one who gets in is me. And it better be me.
¿Qué hay en el campamento?
What's in the camp then?
The question is what isn't in the camp. There are no swamp sharks, no swamp holes, no swamp at all. Instead,
No
they
te
have
gusta mucho la
booze
ciénaga.
and gold. As far as I
Capto.
know, they even have a woman. Got it?
Una mujer nada más. Vayamos a por los tiburones.
Let's attack the swamp sharks.
You figured out how to get ahead here. I'm pleased. Psst. Hey, you hear that?
Sí, los veo atrás tuyo. Se acercan peligrosamente.
And what do we do now?
They're coming. They've got an appetite for a bite of human flesh. Well, we'll see who gets eaten here. Let's go.
Ok. Está enojado. Hay otro ahí. Mierda, estúpida planta.
The only good swamp shark is a dead swamp shark. That'll be a warning to their brothers.
All right. Is there anything else to do? Otherwise, I'll take off.
Do that. If you want to learn anything else, you know where to find me.
Bien, voy a saquear a estos. Quizás me sirva para hacer pociones o algo, sus partes. Una raíz de dragón. Eso sirve para pociones permanentes. Hay cosas valiosas acá. A ver, capaz que sí sabes algo que yo no sepa. Déjame ver. Enséñame a destripar animales.
Show me how to gut animals.
If you want to learn something about blood flies, go to Edgar. He knows all about them. And if you want to gut swamp sharks or lizards, you have to know how to remove skins and teeth. I can
Sí,
see
creo que
that.
ya sé eso.
I'll come back later.
Sí. Ya soy mi propio maestro. ¿Qué es esta cueva? ¿Qué pasa acá? ¿Cómo andas, Tom? ¿Qué mierda se estás haciendo? Me quedo con tus cosas. Pero no te importe. Necesito las flechitas, ¿viste? Es un barrio peligroso. Hablemos. Primero te robo. Y ahora hablamos.
Why are you sitting around here?
I've got problems. At the moment, it's better for my health if I'm not seen in the camp.
What's wrong?
I had really good relations with some of the pirates, you see. I was always meeting the boys outside their camp and trading. Man, I bought stuff for half the camp. Tom, bring me this. Tom, bring me that. And then that bastard Esteban got in between.
¿Qué pasó?
What happened?
Esteban sent Juan, one of his boys. The bastard waylaid us. I was just about to make a deal with the pirates when he came out of the dark and knocked me down with 2 blows. Man, that guy is fast, but not fast enough. I was able to get away from him.
Bien por vos. ¿Y de esa emboscada te escondes aquí?
And since the ambush, you've been hiding here.
First, I went back to the camp and let Fisk, Kuno, and
Fisk,
the others know
me
that
suena.
they could forget their delivery. And that Esteban was behind it. If Esteban finds out that I told the others that he was responsible, I'm dead. That's why I can't go back to the camp.
Y además de eso,
What else?
Well, I'll just sit here counting rocks.
pasala bien. Así que todos se llevan mal con Esteban. Ya tengo ganas de conocerlo. Bueno, ya hice el trabajito. Supongo que ya me van a dar vía libre para entrar al campamento. Eso espero. Súbete, hablemos. He ayudado a Logan.
I helped Logan.
Okay, so you fought the swamp sharks. You're useful. At least more so than most of the guys here.
¿Y qué hay del oro?
What about gold?
What?
Do I get anything from my work here in the swamp?
You want gold? Sure. How much do you want? 50 gold nuggets? 100?
100 estaría
I'll give
bien.
you as much gold
No
as
fue
you need.
demasiado peligroso
Who
ese
do you
trabajo.
think you are? Are you trying to make a fool out of me? Now push off and do something. Otherwise, you won't get so much as 1 crumb of gold.
Hablamos otra vez. ¿Puedo entrar entonces ya al campamento?
So can I go to the camp now?
Listen, there's another thing I need. A few days ago, I sent Edgar into the swamp. He was supposed to get me an old stone tablet, but he hasn't been seen since. See what he's doing, and bring me that damn stone tablet.
Edgar y tablilla de piedra, ok. ¿Dónde puedo encontrar ese Edgar?
So, where do I find this Edgar?
Do you want the easy way or the fast way?
El fácil.
Tell me the easy way.
Follow the path to the front gate. Sancho should be standing there. Go left from there and follow the boardwalk. There are ruins everywhere. He's sitting around somewhere there. I assume he was smart enough to build himself a fire. You should be able to find that.
Entendido. A ver qué hay acá para agarrar o algo. Es una cooperativa esto, pues todo tenemos que cooperar entre nosotros, muchachos. Si no nos ayudamos entre nosotros, ¿quién nos va a ayudar? No se enojan si agarro cosas. Sí. No. No reaccionan. Pasa, qué consejo importante querés. Está que te parió. Tengo muchas cosas en el inventario. ¿Dónde mierda está esa nota? Consejo importante. Amigos, lo de los cofres es para emergencias y es para todos. Utilizadlo solo si lo necesitáis y coged solo lo imprescindible. Si todos cumplimos no habrá problema, Fletcher. Yo no lo necesito, Fletcher. Lo necesito todo. Créeme. Especialmente las flechas. Soy el único que hace cosas útiles acá. Todo lo demás se quedan hablando. Las mismas putas líneas de diálogo una y otra vez. Muy molesto. Creo que me estoy volviendo loco. ¿Quién anda ahí? Edward,
Hey.
justo el que estaba buscando. Dame. ¿Tenés sueño? ¿Qué tal a todo?
How's it going?
You want to know how it's going? I'll tell you how it's going. First, some pirates brought me here on a stormy night. Man, I barfed all over that nutshell. Then Raven locked up the mine because some idiots are too greedy for gold. And then Franco became the leader of the hunters, killing anybody who's against him. I'd say it's going pretty badly.
¿Cómo consiguió Franco llegar a ser líder?
How did Franco get to be the leader?
Quite simply, he killed Fletcher. He was the leader of the hunters before. Fletcher was okay. Franco's just jerking us all around.
Franco me envió por la tablilla de piedra.
Franco sent me here about that stone tablet. Have you found it?
Man, I haven't even looked for it. All I know is it's supposed
Que
to be
alguien
this
hace algo en
old
este
building
estúpido
deep in the
campamento.
swamp. And my inner voice tells me, Edgar, stay far away from old buildings deep in the swamp.
Estoy buscando
I
casas
certainly
viejas, de
won't
hecho.
risk my ass for that bum Franco.
¿Dónde está exactamente la casa vieja?
Where exactly is this old building?
Just go left past the big rock here. After a while, you'll come to another big rock. You have to go left or right past that one. I don't know anymore. It was too long ago. But the
Tienes buena
road is
memoria.
supposed to be on some sort of rise. All but hidden among plants.
Todo está oculto por
Maybe
la
you'll get
vegetación
lucky
acá.
and you won't find it.
A pesar de ser un juego tan viejo, tiene muchísima vegetación.
Can you
Estoy
teach me
impresionado.
something?
I know a lot about blood flies. I hate those miserable beasts. Even more than I hate Franco. But I know how to tear the stingers and wings from their dead bodies. Yeah, tear them out.
Creo que ya me
Besides
sé
that, I know how to
esos
remove the secretion
secretos.
from the stinger.
Eso no me lo
If you
sé.
want, I can teach you all that junk. Of course, nothing is free out here.
Enséñame lo de la
About the
secreción.
blood flies?
What do you want to know?
Eliminar la secreción.
How do I remove the secretion from the blood flies?
Cut open the upper layer of the stinger lengthwise. Then the healing secretion will flow right out. That way it's completely safe to suck out a stinger, or use it for some potions.
Excelente.
It was nice knowing you.
Eso suena a despedida. No me tenés fe, ¿no? No crees que vaya a salir de ahí vivo. Salí de situaciones peores. Créeme. Vos sos un bandido genérico. Oye, ok, ¿dónde mierda me dijo que estaba la cosa? Bien. No, esto ya lo saqué. Sí, ya estuve dando vueltas por acá. Matando cosas oportunamente. No te me acerques, vos sos explosivo. Y no me gustan los bichos con temperamento explosivo. Ustedes, necesito su secreción. Vengan. Morí de una mierda, ¿qué te pasa? Sí, señor. No noto ninguna diferencia ahí cuando saqueo la... Cuando lo saqueo es como que... Saca lo mismo. Qué raro. Capaz que no lo aprendió, pero estoy seguro que le di el oro cuando me... Cuando me dio eso. Qué sé yo, no importa. Otro pedestal para activar el portal. Ok, dale. Bien. Después vuelvo ahí. Iré a informarme a Darion que ya tenemos otro teletransporte. Aunque se habrá dado cuenta solo. Está ahí, enfrente. Goblins. Vengan acá. Hola. Vení. No le tienen miedo a nada a estas mierdas. Estúpidos bichos. Más, todavía hay más. Nada por aquí. ¿Y por acá? Nada. Hay una bolsa de cuero ahí, la quiero. Déjame moverte tanto. Mirá, las mosquitas vienen a ayudarte. ¿Se llevaban bien? Se van a llevar bien en la otra vida también. Me lo quedo. La poción también. No veo la puta casa. De verdad que estaba bastante tapada por la puta vegetación. Otro más. 3 pieles ahí. Quiero las pieles. Lástima no te puedo arrancar la piel a vos.
Nothing to be had there.
Tendría el set completo. Agarra las flechas, macho, que son gratis. Agarra las cosas útiles. Virotes no me sirven para nada. Después de todo no uso ballestas. Ahí está. Casa vieja localizada. Lagartos. Esto se queda de lejos. Una. 2 por 1. Ah, estúpida pared invisible. Tenemos.
Nothing there.
No queda nada más. Uy, mierda. Qué raro. Tenía una planta justo enfrente. Y la flecha llegó de todas maneras. Normalmente siempre me pone una puta pared invisible, pero esta vez no. Otro puto tesoro de Greg. ¿Cómo le gusta enterrar cosas?
I think I found something.
Pergamino de conjuro. No, no hay más. Bueno. ¿Dónde estará esa tablilla? Muchos de ustedes. Los voy a matar antes de que se activen. ¡Oh! Seguramente en cuanto active la puta tablilla se van a activar todos al mismo tiempo. Pero el mejor curso de acción es matarlos antes de que eso pase. Mientras tengo la ventaja. ¿No? Ya no caigo más en las suyas. ¿Quién los está activando ustedes? Raven. Obedecen sus comandos. Sus brutales ¿eh? ¿Qué es esto? Espada rumbrosa. No queda nada más. Una poción ahí, dale. Poca visibilidad. Tenemos que guiarnos por el instinto. No dejan nada, déjalo. Bien. Pergaminos. El cofre. Adentro debe estar lo que estoy buscando. Y un anillo. Tengo muchos anillos. Bingo. Perla negra. Eso es valioso. No sé para qué mierda sirve, pero es valioso. Mierda. Uff. Tengo que volver con Edgar. Seguro que se va a alegrar mucho de que complete su tarea. O capaz no. Capaz que le va a importar un carajo. Pero antes de eso, voy a ir a ver a Merdarion. Hablemos. Activa otra piedra.
I've activated another one of the teleporter stones. Give me the next focus.
Of course. Here it is. Here are a few gold coins.
Ya tengo casi todos activados, nada, me falta uno. No sé dónde mierda está. Ok, este va al templo. Al cañón. Al valle. Este sí. Es este. Bueno, y ahora me perdí, no me acuerdo por dónde carajo tengo que ir. Supongo por acá. Sin tocar el agua. Nah. Caí directamente en el agua. Ya hice lo tuyo, vago. He encontrado la tablilla.
I found the stone tablet.
Really? You must be a brave guy. Then you've certainly earned your way into the camp.
Bueno. Que tengo que volver a hablar con Franco. Qué mal. No me cae bien. Es un idiota. Listo, Franco. Ya me cansé de ser tu recadero. Acá está la tablilla.
Here's the stone tablet.
Good, very good. Raven will be pleased with you.
Qué bien. ¿Y qué pasa en el campamento? ¿Ya puedo entrar?
What about the camp now? Can I finally go in?
No, I already sent
Maldito
He was
seas.
ahead of you in the list. And at the moment, there's no need for another man in the camp. Besides,
¿Quieres bailar, no?
I can really use you here. Now that Logan isn't here anymore.
Cerdo, ya verás.
You swine. I'll get you.
You miserable little wretch. You want to mess with me? Just you wait.
De una. Ay, estos bandidos. Ramón, ahora yo estoy a cargo de este lugar.
What happened down there?
I flattened Franco.
So? Then now it's your job to make sure the lazy dogs do their work every day.
Hey, I'm not here to be bothered with the hunters. I want to enter the camp.
Forget it. You did in Franco. Now you're the leader. So do your job.
If I'm the leader, then I decide who goes in next. And I decided that I'm next.
It isn't that easy. We haven't asked for anyone, so no one gets in.
Thoris can send a new leader for the hunters. Then there will be a vacancy inside
Mira, ¿qué tal
for
este?
me.
Va caminando tan pancho por acá.
You don't give up, do you?
Uy,
Okay.
se quedó trabado.
Then move your butt inside. Thoris will make sure that the hunters won't have to live without a leader. What are you waiting for? And get yourself a pickaxe.
Ya tengo una. Hace mucho. Aunque no me sirve de nada. Carlos.
Wait a minute.
Hey, are you the new guy who knocked down Franco?
¿Que yo? No.
What, me? No.
Ah, no offense.
¿Y cómo va a salir? ¿Cómo es lo de liderar a los cazadores?
And what's it like leading the hunters?
Leave me alone.
Bueno, a ver que mi arroz se cuece en la ciudad. O lo que sea esto.
Who have we here then?
Otro más con el cartelito con mi
Looky. There you
con mi
are.
dibujo.
I've got good news and bad news for you.
Primero las malas.
First, tell me the bad news.
Raven is looking for you. So are his guards. Actually, all the bandits are looking for you. And if they find you, they'll kill you.
Qué mal.
A lot of people have already tried that.
Then your combat skills are as good as your craftiness. Coming into the camp with some of our armor is like the sheep coming to the wolves. Your life is hanging by a thin thread, son of danger.
¿Y cuáles son las buenas?
And what's the good news?
Well, I don't really know why, but you've made yourself a couple of powerful enemies.
¿Qué clase de nombres señan?
Count yourself lucky that I recognized you and no one else. Because I am understanding and sociable.
How much do you want?
Oh, no, please. I don't want to extort gold from you. I wouldn't dream of it.
Then what do you want?
Recently, somebody tried to get Esteban out of the way, but he ran into the bodyguards. Go to Esteban and talk to him. Afterwards, we'll talk again.
Ok. Lo hagan. Ah, a este lo dejaron entrar. Lucía. Ah, vos te conozco. Te están buscando en Corinis. Tu novio, tu prometido, qué sé yo. Tenemos acá. Oh, Excelente. No, acá no hay nada más. Acá tampoco. Uy. Ugh. ¿Qué tenemos acá? Me quedo con esto y con esto. El gremio de ladrones ya no existe, pero mientras yo siga vivo, va a seguir existiendo. Ah, yo lo mantengo vivo. ¿Qué mierda era esa nota? No importa. A ver. Capaz es una poción o algo para alguna poción permanente. ¡Ay! Un martillo doble de luz. Coge un buen martillo de luz y vuelve a destilarlo. Esta mezcla solo debe prepararlo un estirador experto. Si lo intenta un novato, perdería la vista y la vida. ¿Puedo destilar eso ahora? Vamos a ver. Capaz voy a querer envenenar a alguien. Bebidas. Martillo doble de luz. Es una poción. Cuenta como poción. Pensé que era un ron. Bueno, voy a hablar con Esteban. ¿Dónde estará? ¿Viste? Vos sos del campamento de los Fumanchu.
A dark cloud over the house. The one approaches with blood. Needed to call him. He who sees me. He sees me. Oh no.
No entiendo nada.
Go away. Be gone.
Estás muy fumado.
Are you all right?
Green novice. I cannot.
Te está haciendo mal a las neuronas. Toma hierro del pantano.
Here, take this.
Ustedes piensan mejor con esta mierda.
Not green. Not strong.
Más fuerte lo cree.
Green. Not
El prensado
strong.
no es suficiente. ¿En qué puedo ayudarte?
How can I help you?
The green novice will help the novice.
Ok. A ver, voy a ver en tu cofre. Capaz hay respuestas. Hay una nota. El novicio verde. La hierba funcionaba bien, pero lo que teníamos en el campamento del pantano era completamente distinto. Si uso la esencia de 2 plantas de hierba del pantano alineado, una valla de las llanuras, consigo el efecto de un novicio verde. El novicio verde calma cualquier tipo de dolor y aclara la mente. Aunque tengo que volver de nuevo a la puta mesa de alquimia. No sé por qué mierda la pusieron en el primer piso, pero bueno. No soy el arquitecto de este lugar. Pero si de mí dependiera, no lo hubiera hecho así. Atrás, cigarrillos. Haceme un novicio verde, dale. Ya lo ligamos. Volvemos con el imbécil ese. Ahora sí puede empezar a hablar en español. Dejar de decir tantas tonterías. Vení.
Green novice. I cannot find
Acá
it.
tengo un novicio verde para vos. Toma.
Here, take this green novice.
Y ahora. Mejor.
My head. Oh, I am Fortuno. What?
Si te puedes apurar un poco, porque tengo prisa. Vale, ahora dime cuál... Para, primero te robo, por idiota. ¿Cuál es el problema?
So, tell me what is wrong with you.
Once, I belonged to the Brotherhood of the Sleeper. Everything was all right back then. Fine. We were all condemned criminals. But for us novices, life
Se la
is
pasaban
free
fumando en
from
los
care.
pantanos, si a eso te referís con que
I was
vida,
a
bueno,
prisoner
puede
in the
ser.
Valley of Mines myself. Tell
Estaba
me
lleno de
something
tiburones de
new.
la ciénaga también.
I don't remember anything. Darkness lies across my mind.
Come on, concentrate. What happened?
¿Estabas en el primer juego?
When did you come
No te
back to your
recuerdo.
senses?
Raven. I only remember Raven and dark rooms.
What about Raven? What did he do to you?
I'm sorry. It's as though my mind were held prisoner. I don't understand it myself.
Debe haber un modo de refrescarte la memoria.
There must be a way to refresh your memory.
Yes, maybe there is a way. The gurus knew of various forms of altering the spirit and the will.
Do you remember anything about that?
No, I'm afraid this knowledge vanished with the gurus.
Damn. Well, if there is a way to free your spirit, I'll find it.
Espera, me parece que había un tipo ese que estaba ahí adelante, Miguel. Creo que es alquimista o algo así, capaz puede ayudarme. Pequeños detalles. Un lado, Carlos. Tengo tareas urgentes. No sé por qué estoy ayudando tanto al imbécil ese, pero...
Hey, you!
Sobre Fortuna.
Fortuno is pretty confused and could use a potion to restore his memory.
Fortuno. That's Raven's servant, no?
Sí.
He was. Now he's just a wreck, and it's Raven's fault.
Raven? Until now, I thought a lot of him. All right. But here in the swamp, I can't brew any potions.
I could brew the potion. There's an alchemist's bench in the camp. I just need the recipe.
Be careful with this recipe. Brewing this potion is dangerous.
Dame la puta
If
fórmula.
something goes wrong in the brewing, or one of the ingredients isn't right, the potion will be deadly.
I'll be careful.
A ver la fórmula. ¿Dónde está? Bueno, este. Se necesita la secreción de 2 aguijones de mosca de sangre. Añade eso a un extracto de maná y una esencia de curación. Por último, diluye una bolsa de P lacrimógena en la mezcla hirviendo. Solo deben elaborar las alquimistas que sepan extraer la secreción de aguijones. Sí, lo sé. Lo aprendí convenientemente hace un momentito. Ok, tengo que seguir preparando cosas para este imbécil. Y no me dio nada de oro. Más le vale ahora cuando se le despeje la mente. Me diga o me dé cosas. Estoy tomando muchas molestias por él. No se lo merece. No sé qué mirar a Lucía acá. Pensé que estaba muerta. Tengo que hacer... ¿Qué carajo? Pociones especiales. Alteración mental, dame. Ya lo tenemos. Vamos a testearla con Fortuno. Si salió mal, nos vamos a dar cuenta que va a tener una muerte súbita. No te muevas de ahí, Fortuno. Toma. Tengo un brebaje para vos.
I have a potion for you. It will help you to remember.
I trust you.
Y...
And...
I remember again. Now I see. Adanos, be with me. What have I done?
Yes, what have you done? And above all, what has Raven done?
I helped him to make contact with him. He wanted various elixirs. I brewed them for him. He tried to open the portal to get into the temple.
Why? What does he want in the temple?
A powerful artifact. It lies buried together with the one who once bore it. A mighty warrior who fell to him.
And then?
We couldn't open the portal. But Raven was sure that he could. If he had the tomb of the priest excavated, that's why he brought the slaves here. Victims he could force to dig where the powers of time lie at rest.
Tomb of the priest?
The resting place of a priest of Adanos. It lies in the mine. I also remember the stone tablets. He believed that they would show him the way. And once he was able to decipher the characters on them, he no longer needed me. He put a spell of forgetfulness on me. And you have freed me.
¿Necesita más hierba?
Do you need more swamp weed?
Yes, definitely. I will buy all the swamp weed you can get your hands on. I'll even pay you more for it than Fisk.
Ya veremos. Bueno, ahora sí voy a hablar con Esteban. Va a ser la misión principal. Pero primero voy a ver qué hay por acá. ¿No?
Don't wake him.
Aquí.
What?
If you want to do yourself a favor, then stay away from Skinner. The fellow is unpredictable. He killed the last guy who woke him up. Let him sleep, for everybody's sake.
No me digas qué hacer. ¿Eres un cavador?
Are you a digger?
Because of the pants? Nah, I just wear them because they're comfortable.
Qué gracioso.
All I do here is cook meat stew. Here, you can try some. It'll make you strong. It's always important to train your strength. There are many dangers lurking out there. If you want, I can help you to get stronger.
Nah, me interesa más la destreza. Así que no debería despertar al idiota este, ¿eh? A ver. Hablemos.
Why did you wake me?
Uy, la puta madre con los tablones.
I bet you don't even know. No, don't say anything. It's too late for excuses. Now you have two choices. You can fight me in my Betty, or you can try to run away. In your place, I'd run.
Vení acá, nene. Me quedo con Betty. Y me quedo con lo que tengas. A ver, Betty. Espero que seas mejor que mi espada. Este puto inventario. Es un desastre. Betty. Arma de destreza. Se ve mejor que lo que estoy usando. Perfecto.
Hey, if you're
Fisk.
looking for a
Sí,
decent
te recuerdo,
trader here
Fisk.
in the camp, then you
El
just
de la
found
espadita
it.
ornamentada.
My hut is right behind Esteban, so if you need anything, come on by.
Y tenés el mismo actor de voz y todo. Qué detalle. Acá está Esteban.
So you're the fellow who fought his way into camp, huh?
That got around fast.
Franco was a tough nut. No one messed with him. No one.
¿Puedes hablar más alto?
Just to make it clear, if you try the same shit with me,
Lo dudo. Ahora tengo a Betty. Quiero entrar en la mina.
I want to get into the mine.
Of course you do. Then you're in the right place with me. Because everyone who digs in the mine gets to keep a hefty share of the gold. And I hand out the red stones you need so that Thoris will let you in.
Dame una de esas piedras.
Give me one of those red stones.
Okay, but they aren't free. Normally I demand a share of the gold the boys get for digging.
¿Querés oro? Tengo
How much do
mucho
you
oro.
know about mining gold? Huh?
De
You don't
extraer
appear to
oro.
know a whole lot about it. If I give you a redstone, it won't be because you're such a great digger. No. I have another job for you.
¿Qué tipo de trabajo?
What sort of job?
One of the bandits planned to kill me. But instead, my guards killed him.
He was hot for your job, huh?
He was an idiot. Thug without a brain. He never would have got the idea to attack me on his own. Nah. He was only fulfilling a contract. Someone else sent him.
So, I'm supposed to find out who was behind it.
Whoever sent me this assassin will pay for it. Find him, and I'll let you into the mine.
Senyan sent me to you about this business.
Senyan? He also works for me. I told him he should keep his eyes open.
¿Y cómo debo proceder?
How should I go about it?
Everyone here in the camp knows about it. So you're playing with all your cards on the table, huh? Try to find out who's on my side and who isn't. And don't let the boys make a fool of you. Talk to Snaff. That fat cook picks up a lot.
Necesito mejor armadura.
I need better armor.
Why? You already have some. That's good enough for you now. If you complete your assignment.
Los stats de estos es una porquería. Tengo muchas ganas de ponerme la otra que tengo de mercenario. Mucho mejor que esto. Con esta mierda soy vulnerable otra vez. Hablemos con Snaff. Qué nombres. Snaff.
Hey, you. Do you want to eat or chatter? What'll it be?
Las dos cosas al mismo tiempo. Pero primero te quiero robar. ¿Qué sabes del ataque?
What do you know about the attack?
The thing with Esteban? You know how it is. The barkeeper hears everything, but never takes sides.
Si estuvieras en mi lugar, ¿qué harías?
If you were in my place, what would you do?
I would think about what I know about the guy behind it. First, it was probably one of the bandits. That means he's here in the camp. Second, that he's here in the camp means that he is watching you. Third, as long as he thinks that you're on Esteban's side, he'll never reveal himself to you. So, the interesting question is, what are your chances of finding your man?
¿Qué opinas tú de Esteban?
What do you think of Esteban?
Whoever talks about him is soon dead.
¿Qué opinará aquí la gente de Esteban?
What do people here think of Esteban?
You'll have to be a bit more precise. Each piece of information will cost you...
How much?
10 gold pieces.
Mira todos los nombres. Nada, está bien. ¿Qué posibilidades tengo de encontrar a mi hombre?
What are my chances of finding my man?
So far, everything is still open.
Thanks.
Hey, I didn't tell you anything you didn't already know. Got it?
No me ayudaste en nada. Luego hablemos. ¿Y qué tal te va?
How's it going with you?
Well, at least I'm in now. Lucia brews some wicked liquor, but Esteban won't let me into the mine. At any rate, not yet. He's giving me another job.
And? What does he want from you?
There was an attempt on Esteban's life. He wants to know who's
Yo pensé que me lo había dado a mí solo. Ya me estaba sintiendo especial.
Is involved. I'm supposed to keep an eye on him.
¿Qué sabes sobre el intento de asesinato?
What do you know about the attempt on Esteban's life?
You're looking for the guy who's behind it, huh? But I don't know anything about it. How could I? I was still in the swamp then.
La verdad.
I'll come back later.
Hablemos con Lucía. Le voy a decir de su hombre. ¿Y qué tal todo?
And? How's it going?
Listen, if you want something to eat, go to Snaff. If you want something to drink, you're in the right place.
Aquí que se bebe.
What do you drink here then?
We only have a little beer. The only beer on the island was brought by the Paladins. Just about the only good thing those fellows brought with them. Otherwise, we drink booze. I got moonshine, grog, and white wine. You should try that. I got the recipe from Samuel. The old boy really knows his trade.
¿Conoces a Samuel? ¿No eres de Corinis?
Aren't you from Corinus?
Don't remind me. My life in that city was horrible. While the ships with the new convicts kept coming in, there was still life in the town. But all those other guys? No thanks. Maybe it's because we're on an island. Well, those days are over. I'm finished with Elvrich.
Why?
He's a wimp. When the bandits dragged me off, he didn't lift a finger to help me.
¿Qué piensas hacer ahora?
What are you planning to do?
We'll see. For now, I'll stay here with Snaff, Fisk, and the others. Have you already talked to Thoris?
Ya te acostumbraste a la vida bandida.
Is that a hunk of a man?
Qué mal gusto de tener, nena.
Let's get back to your question. I haven't set a goal. I'm only drifting.
No te caen muy bien los paladines, ¿no?
You're not very fond of the paladins, are you?
Those fanatical murderers in the pay of the fire magicians? No. But Lord Hagen occupies the city with his thugs, and everybody bows down to him. And I didn't want to do that. I wasn't going to wait until they closed down the Red Lantern and locked me up.
¿Qué sabes sobre el intento de asesinato?
What do you know about the attempt on Esteban's life?
Nothing at all.
Mentira. Me quedo con tu bolsa. ¿Me puedes enseñar algo?
Can you teach me something?
Only too gladly. You can train your dexterity with me.
¿En dónde? ¿En la cama? Nos vemos después. A ver. Vamos a ir interrogando a todos y cada uno. Señan. ¿Vos qué mierda sabés? Ya he hablado con... Pará. Ya he hablado con Esteban.
I've talked to Esteban.
And did he tell you about the attack?
He ordered me to find out who sent the assassin. Do you know anything about that?
No more than you do. I'm also on the hunt for the guy behind it. And now we come to the interesting part.
Let's hear it.
I want you to do your job well. I want you to find the traitor, and when you have found him, I want you to kill him for me. Then I will pocket the reward. I have your wanted poster. Don't forget that. Do your job and do it well.
Chantaje, ¿eh?
You can figure out what will happen otherwise.
Los que hacen chantaje conmigo terminan mal. Ni hablar.
Forget it.
Then what do I still need you for, you bum?
Hey, people! Look who we have here!
Vení, imbécil. Pobre Senyan.
Tell me, why did Senyan yell, "Look who we
No
have
querés
here"?
saberlo.
Unpaid debts. Do you have a problem with that?
No, man, I don't have a problem with it. Quite the opposite. The bastard worked for Esteban.
Primero, lo primero. Pareces un cavador.
You look like a digger.
No te estoy mirando. Queda mejor así. Le da más drama al momento. ¿Qué ocurre con el oro de la mina?
What happens to the gold from the mine?
Doris collects it and then distributes it. No one is allowed to.
La música de combate todavía
Everybody
sigue.
gets only a part of the gold. That way even the hunters and guards get their share. I think that's okay. Since we've had that rule, there have been fewer deaths, and the miners still get more than the guys who hang around outside.
¿Por qué no estás en la mina?
Why aren't you in the mine now?
I was in the mine long enough and slaved away until I was about to fall over. Now I need a few days rest. Before I get my next redstone.
¿Tienes una? ¿Qué tienes contra Esteban?
What do you have against Esteban?
All that swine thinks about is money. Every few days, one of us gets eaten by a crawler. But
Todos
Esteban
pensamos en el dinero.
just won't send any fighters into the mine. And why? Those guys belong to Raven's bodyguards, and Esteban is scared shitless to tell them. He'd rather let us get killed.
¿Qué es eso de las piedras rojas?
What's the deal with these red stones?
That's something Thoris and Esteban thought of. Thoris takes care of the gold distribution, and Esteban organizes the workers for the mine. Of course, he doesn't want to run to Thoris every time he sends someone to the mine. That's why he gives us one of those red stone tablets, and Thoris lets us in there. It's like a pass.
¿Qué sabes del ataque?
What do you know about the attack?
Hey man, I didn't have anything to do with it.
Bueno, déjame sé que era Senyan. ¿No tenías espada o algo? Fin, fortuna, fin.
Hey, you! Hi.
What you want?
Quiero tu dinero. ¿Dónde consigo una piqueta?
Where do I get a pickaxe?
Go to Huno the Smith. But even if you have a pick, that don't mean that you can get into the mine. If you want to get in, you have to talk to Esteban. Don't even bother going to Thoris. He'll only let you in if you have a red stone.
Todos quieren algo. ¿Y qué opinas de Esteban?
Tell me, what do you think of Esteban?
Hey, he's the boss here. He's all right.
¿Crees?
He always lets the good boys into the mine, the ones who know something about mining, I mean.
¿Y tú sabes algo de minería?
And you know something about mining?
I'm the best.
¿Qué necesito saber sobre la extracción de oro?
What do I have to know about mining gold?
Well, there's something you should know. Gold isn't ore. There's one damn important difference.
Me estoy lastrándose el jamón.
What woman would hang a chain of ore around her neck? When picking, work from top to bottom. You can work the nuggets loose best that way. There are also diggers who do it the other way around, but it's far more difficult.
Sobre el asesinato.
About the attack on Esteban.
Yeah?
Do you have any idea who's behind this?
Why do you want to know?
Quiero hablar con el tipo.
I want to talk to the guy.
So? And what do you want from him?
Tengo información de interés para él.
I have some interesting information for him.
You're in cahoots with the guy who ordered the assassination, aren't you?
Claro que no.
Absolutely not.
Good. I'll tell you what I know. When the attack took place, I was trying to get my pickaxe from Huno the Smith, but he wasn't there.
And?
Usually he's always there. Very suspicious if you ask me.
Fin. Leonard. Hola.
Hi.
Hi, I'm Leonard. Welcome to the Diggers camp.
Diggers? I thought this was the bandits' camp.
Bandidos cavadores.
But the bandits are only here to dig. So
You really should have known better.
Dame tu bolsa, imbécil. ¿Puedes enseñarme a extraer oro?
Can you teach me anything about gold mining?
certainly. But if I teach you something, you'll be able to mine more gold.
That's why I'm asking.
Sure. But if you can mine more, it's only fair I get a share.
Vos sos medio lento.
Well,
You might as well give him a share in advance.
Bueno, no tan lento.
Say 50 gold pieces.
Sí, definitivamente lento. Dale.
teach me something about gold mining.
Good. Regular swings will take you forward. Don't overdo it. But also, don't fall asleep swinging. And don't always strike at the same spot. Try to work around a good side or another. Do that, you're on the way to becoming a master digger.
Qué bien. Sobre el intento de asesinato.
About the attack on Esteban.
Yeah,
Do you have any idea who was behind it?
sure. Let me tell you, I bet that Emilio is behind this. He always ran to the mine like a crazy man. He dug as much as he could. But since the attack, he's been sitting on his bench, not budging an inch. It's obvious. To get to the mine, he has to have red stone from Esteban. I bet he doesn't dare look him in the eye.
El otro me tira todo el humo en la cara. What will Emilio get out of Esteban's death?
What would Emilio get out of Esteban's death?
What do I know? Maybe he has a pal in the mine who would take over Esteban's place then. Yeah, that would make sense.
Me voy. Hablemos con Emilio otra vez. Se quedó mirando el cuerpo de Senyan. Leonard me ha contado un par de cosas sobre ti.
Leonard told me a bit about you.
Leonard? That guy's an idiot. He must have noticed.
Sí.
He said you haven't been in the mine since the attack happened.
I don't know anything.
Ayúdame a averiguar quién anda detrás del ataque.
Help me find out who was behind the attack.
No, I don't want anything to do with it.
If an idiot like Leonard notices that you're behaving oddly, it won't take long before Esteban finds out too.
Shit. I'll tell you one name. Nothing more.
I'm listening.
Huno. Go to Huno. He must know something about this business.
¿Tan difícil era? Vamos, jura. Paul. Tienes equipamiento de realidad.
Do you deal in smithy equipment?
Huno has steel. I only have a few lumps of ore, but I won't give that up. It's the only thing I have of value.
¿Trabajas para uno?
Do you work for Huno?
I wanted to make up a bit of gold and took up with Huno. But since then, Esteban hasn't given me anything at all. He said he can't use me anymore. What else can I do but continue to slave away for Huno?
No, dame la bolsa. ¿Qué sabes del intento de asesinato?
What do you know about the attempt on Esteban's life?
Nothing, man. I didn't have anything to do with it. What do you want from me?
Quiero la verdad. Hay sospecha de que uno tuvo algo que ver con el ataque.
Huno is suspected of having something to do with the attack.
I don't know anything about it.
Trabajas para uno, tenés que saber algo.
But you work for Huno, so you do know something.
I know nothing. Honest, I have to go now.
Ven acá.
Wait a minute.
¿Sabes lo que hará Esteban contigo cuando sepa que encubres a Juno?
Do you know what Esteban will do to you when he finds out you're covering for Juno?
Leave me alone. I don't have anything to do with that business.
Dime lo que sabes enseguida.
Tell me what you know now, or I'll slam you into the wall, Paul.
You can't rough me up just because you work for the boss.
I can.
Cut the crap.
Paul.
All I know is that Juno has a bone to pick with Esteban. He's constantly going on at me about that Esteban, that he screwed up business for him and so on. I only listened and never said anything.
Exactly. You see, that wasn't so bad.
¿Todo bien lo demás?
Everything else all right with you?
I told you everything I know.
Está bien, pibe. Seguí cerrando madera. Así que todas las pistas nos llevan hacia Juno.